The uncle was clearly driving a luxury car, yet he wore worn-out cloth shoes, disguised as a migrant worker as he returned to his hometown. 5 kilometers from home, he abandoned the luxury car and chose to walk back. As the richest man, he pretended to be poor to avoid making his family feel uncomfortable or embarrassed. But just as he reached the door of his house, he saw many relatives and friends who had come to celebrate his mother's birthday. Seeing his shabby clothes, the relatives mocked him. His mother looked at him with disdain, saying he hadn't come home for years and was still a failure at his age. The rich man took out his gift, but the relative in charge of collecting gifts tossed it aside. Only his eldest uncle felt sympathy for him. He came over to comfort him, saying his mother had been spoiled, and told him not to take it to heart. His 2 younger brothers also laughed at him, mocking that after all these years in the city, he was still dirt poor. Their mother came over affectionately, pulled the 2 brothers into the house to chat, but told the rich man to go sort the gifts brought by the villagers. The rich man said he hadn't seen his mother in years and wanted to talk with her, and that he'd help sort gifts with his brothers afterward. But the mother said one of his brothers was a small business owner, the other a senior executive. He had no right to ask them to do chores. The eldest uncle, seeing the rich man being wronged, brought over a box of ginseng and told him that since his mother cared so much about appearances, giving her this would make her happy. Unexpectedly, one of the brothers saw this. He snatched the ginseng away and publicly announced that the rich man was so poor he couldn't afford a gift, and tried to pass off his uncle's gift as his own. The mother also came over to scold the rich man, saying all he ever did was embarrass the family. The rich man was heartbroken, saying he didn't expect his mother to see him that way. He said he had never brought shame to the family, and that the gift he brought this time was premium-grade ginseng. He picked up the plastic bag containing the ginseng, opened it, and took out a small root of ginseng. The relatives burst into laughter, saying it looked like some wild weed he picked up off the roadside. The mother slapped him across the face, saying he tried to fool her by pretending wild weeds were ginseng. The rich man told his mother that although this ginseng looked ordinary, it was extremely valuable. It was developed by his 3rd daughter herself. He added that his 3 daughters would also be coming to celebrate their grandmother's birthday, and would introduce this newly cultivated ginseng to everyone then. Upon hearing the word granddaughters, his mother got even angrier, saying those 3 girls must be just as useless as their father. At that moment, a relative said he had heard that a newly developed type of ginseng had recently come out, and it looked just like that one. The youngest brother said their company had a special machine that could test the quality and value of ginseng. He told someone to bring the device over, saying a quick scan would reveal the truth. Soon, the machine was delivered. First, they tested the ginseng brought by the youngest brother. The